I actually been up for a couple hours now, but I just been dealing with these downloads I've been getting. It was a pretty bad storm last night in the area that I'm in, and I kind of like basically slept through it, but I was kind of energy regenerating from the eclipse, the lunar eclipse that we had the other night. So all that being said, I'm basically releasing some channels that I've been holding on to, and I was told that this is the time to release those channels. I can't hold it any longer, so I do have notes, so don't mind. I will be occasionally reading notes. So what I got was, it's time that we, as womb holders, which is ones who have wombs, which is actually divine masculine and divine feminine, because the uterus is the womb for the woman, and the testicles and the prostate, that is the womb for the man, because that's where the seed is. So the seed is in our uterus, and the seed is in the man's testicles and prostate. Now correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, it's time that we tap into our womb energy, our womb wealth. It's time that we connect to that, because the womb is the seed of creation, correct? The womb is where everything begins, as man and animal, okay? So as I said, I got what was downloaded to me, womb wealth ascension codes, right? It's time for me to take my place as a womb wealth warrior, okay? It's time for me to connect to the Womb Wealth Coalition, okay? So what we must do is focus on healing the womb space, so we can connect to the cosmic womb, right? Because there has been trauma, pain, and struggle, which is not our full story. That is just a part of the story. But ultimately, what we are here to is to balance out the energies on this planet, right? So what better, we have to do that with our nurturing energy. We can't keep bringing the same painful thoughts and experiences and war and trauma and struggle that has been brought in the previous generations. Now there is a time for that energy to stop, okay? Well, first we recognize it, because it did have a place up until now. You know, everything has a place. Pain has a place, fear, all that. There was a place for that, but now that it's over, okay? Now we must recognize it, release it, and receive a new energy, right? So with that energy, we nurture, we grow, we heal, we connect, we harmonize with each other's, we balance out the energies on this planet, okay? So we must do energy clearing within our womb space. We must take away the trauma. We must release the pain. We must release, clear out the space. Clear out the space of pain, fear, doubt, war, violence. All those, the negative frequency, the negative vibrations, we must clear that. Now is the time. Tap into your womb energy. That is where everything is created. So we tap into the creation energy to release the pain, release the struggle, release the strife, release the war, to create what we want. Now is the time for that. Now is the time we connect to who we really are as the creator, as the creative ruler, and we clear out the experiences that we don't want, and we could do that within ourselves. Now is the time for that.